So everyone, I'm starting this video basically after I've already done the installation. Originally when I was filming this, I was thinking of combining the 4 Series convertible install with the 4 Series coupe, which was the last video I just uploaded. But this is such a transformation that I was just like, no, you know what? I have to do this as a separate video. I'm basically going to talk mostly about the differences between the 4 Series convertible than the 4 Series coupe. If you want to see more about exactly how I did the 4 Series coupe, then check out the link in the description down below, which will be just a bit more in detail. Differences between that and what I'm going to be doing in this video with the actual convertible is going to cover everything. But this kit is off the chain. This looks so good. I can't believe how good it looks. It does not look anywhere near as good as it does in person on camera. It's just a game changer. So if you wanted to check out all the links for everything, they're in the description down below. This kit is a game changer and I'm not going to spoil any more of it. Let's jump into how I went on with the install. So the only real big difference between the convertible and the coupe is the rear door card area. So just to kind of show how to remove the door card, which at the moment is basically loose on this side. On the other side, I'll show you. So you got the one torque split just there, which it's a T25. You take that out and then you'll be able to pop off the whole top. So I'll show you guys how I did that. Take that off and then we'll be able to just this off. But you gotta lift upwards, pop off this little rubber grommet on the side. Don't pull too hard because you've got this cable that runs through it where it joins on the box over here. Voila, and that's the piece removed. And from here we can carry on popping this guy off. So let me just get the trim removal. So it's mostly held on with clips, so I'm just gonna come back round in through here. Right. Let's slide it out. You want to come round and disconnect the speaker cable and the little ambient light strip cable. And then there's another little connector just over at the bottom. There we go. And then that's removed. Make sure there's 2 clips that stayed in here, one there and one there. Let's take those out and plug them back into here. So everybody, I've been working away on the 4 Series convertible and my gosh, this is crazy how good this looks. I'm gonna show you a couple of things before I go to the next part of the install, which is just firstly how I removed the black trim piece, which I'll show you just here. This piece here, it needs to be removed. So in order to remove that, you've got screws that go all the way across. That's quite a good fit. You gotta pull this down and then you'll be able to get that off. You gotta gently remove the little plastic clip off this, which I did put somewhere. I think I've left it back in the garage. But then I've removed this strand, this acrylic plasticky kind of piece that's inside of that. And from there, what I've done is I've put in the ambient light bead. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like because this looks crazy. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's going to basically go in back like that. I'm going to glue it down so it will be looking completely flush. And yeah, it sits into the original ambient lighting spot, which... And the other good thing is we're going to have access to the door handles, the door storage and footwells. Everything is going to be on separate control, which means you can change how anything looks just however you wish. You can set the footwells to one color, with the door storage. You can set the door handles to another color, and you can set the strips to go in a solid color or like, full dream light, I think is what this is called. So I'm going to install all of this now. So as you guys can see, I've just replaced it out. You just pop the old one out, you push it downwards and it will just pop out. And then yeah, just put this into its place. So right, I'm going to finish off with this door, put it back together. I'm going to tap into the same live and earth. So everyone, with regards to the rears, Now, it's a little bit tricky in some ways, but you can take out the original strip. You got to just basically take the end off and then push it a little bit, like from this end. If you get a pick tool, just push it a little bit that way, and then you can kind of bit by bit just take it out nice and slow. And yeah, you'll be able to remove it, slide the new bead line through here, and then what I'm going to do is just sort out the wiring. Now I'm connecting it up to the sport line wires on the rear. So the rears will only basically turn on as long as the ambient lighting inside the car is on sport. But that's all good because that's how the owner of the car normally will keep it. Just going to connect it up to the live and earth, which is just over here. That guy. So the blue and white is the live and the brown is the earth. If you wanted to set it up to classic, then you just go with the red and white and the brown. The red and white is basically the live at that point. Oh, and basically with the wiring kit that you get, the yellow here is live and the black is the earth. It comes with, this kit comes with a little connector which looks just like this, but I've just chopped that off. I'm not using that style of connector. I'm using the T connectors that I normally use to plug into another set of wiring. So just gonna connect that up now, and then this door card will basically be done. Then I've only got to do that one driver's side before I tackle the center console. Oh, and basically each one of these doors have these black boxes connected up with them. Now this is for the larger kit with all the door handle and storage lights. We're not using all of that on the rear, so that's why I've only got the one light for the rear. I'm keeping the same modules connected up and the same wiring because at the end of the day they're all in sync with each other. So it's all good, should be all right. Next step now is basically getting the whole rear of it done. So I just quickly wanted to show you all. This is how I've got the fibre optic going across on the door. Well, not fibre optic, the LED bead light, I should say, going across the door. Just little bits of hot gun glue or hot glue. Just put it on there. So that is what is basically what I'm doing to get that all on. And yeah, just screw this back on in place now. I did have to cut one of these little ends away because otherwise it doesn't sit as nicely on this corner. So you do need to do that, but otherwise it's all good. Slide it all in place. So with this kit, it actually comes with a very different style footwell lights. So it's kind of like joined up from here. The main point's there, comes out, and then it tees off into another one. So this one's a shorter one, the longer one's on that side, and then there's another long one that's going to come back underneath the seat, and this long one over here I'm going to put underneath the seat as well. They're all kind of connected up at these little points, so just like here I've connected this one up at the moment. So that's that. I'm going to put a dash strip that goes all the way along here, one on the other side as well, and then we're going to work in a couple of extra ambient lights across underneath there and just across here as well. They will have to be fiber optic purely because the LED beads won't be as flexible in the center console area just over here. Underneath there won't really work exactly probably how the owner of the car wants it. So I'm going to set everything up now and then take it from there. So let's go. So everyone, with regards to this kit, it does come with a different style main command light module. So with that, it's got a live and earth already plugged in. So you got this fuse connector as well as the earth point there. So if you want to use that, you can just directly connect it to a fuse and a fuse box and stuff. This little remote, it allows it to change between just a manual solid color or go into like the Symphony style, Dream style color beading all the way across. The other thing with this kit is you do have a couple of extra lines here. I think that's for footwells if you wanted to connect them up to that. You get this really long lines that you have to connect up. It just tees off and you get one long, one slightly longer line. So you can use those to go on the other sides of the dash. Obviously, if you don't use that, you can just directly connect one single light to there, but I need to connect two. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna probably plug this one through the dashboard and stuff first and then connect the rest of it up. So let's go. Right everyone, the car is finally finished. Just been able to do the last minute checkovers and geez, it looks crazy with the lights always constantly being able to do whatever you want pretty much with them. And we've got the strip going across the center console. These two and that one there are on the older Fibre Optic because of the way it has to bead across and stuff. It's a little bit more flexible, and the others are all part of the LED bead, which allows you to have that crazy look. Right, time to get some photos. So everyone, that's it. That's the whole installation done. I didn't get to fully talk about everything at the end because it was a little bit of a rush. It was a new kit to me, so there was a lot of learning that I went through, so it took a little bit longer. But hopefully the information that I learned will help you all out with regards to whatever you want to do on your cars. I do these installs, so if you have a BMW 4 Series, convertible, coupe or 3 Series or any car really, and you want to get an installation done, hit me up on Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook and we can go from there. Along with all of that, if you wanted to give this a try yourself, I'll leave a link down in the description for you all to be able to purchase all of the lights, all of the tools and anything else really associated with this. It'll just make your life a little bit easier. So I'll leave all of that in the description. But yeah, these kits are pretty much universal, so we can make it work with anything. So like I said, if you wanted to get in touch with me for getting it done, let me know. If you wanted to give it a try yourself, links are down below. But if you can all please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel to see more from me, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Oh, and YouTube, please recommend a couple of nice videos for my viewers to watch.